Welcome to the Canon imagePROGRAF Pro Series large format printer unboxing video. Please refer to the instruction manual found in the printer box or online for the full installation details and instructional diagrams. To illustrate a typical printer unboxing, we are going to unbox a 44-inch Pro 4600. First, remove the cardboard lid as shown. Then, remove the ink tanks, basket, cables, hardware, printhead, instruction booklets, and roll adapters. Place those items to the side as you will need them later in the install. Next, remove the stand. Start with the legs, identifying the right and left side, and place each leg onto the ground as shown, being sure to lock each wheel. Then, find the basket and stand stay and remove the packaging. Remove the arms for the basket and remove the packaging and place to the side. Once you confirm that everything has been removed, you can discard any unnecessary packaging. Now it is time to assemble the stand. With a clear working space, identify the right and left leg. With 2 people, stand each leg up and align the triangle on the legs to the triangle on the stand so that they overlap. Now hook the tabs of the stand onto the stand legs. Once in place, use the provided M8 hex screws to secure the stand to the legs. There are a total of 4 M8 hex screws, 2 for each side. Use the provided M8 Allen wrench to tighten the screws until secure. Now that the stand is assembled, it is time to finish removing the packaging from the printer. Start by removing the cardboard from the sides of the printer and discarding. Next, unwrap the plastic that is around the machine by placing it around the bottom of the printer. Once everything is clear, place the stand in front of the printer. Make sure that the front of the stand and the front of the printer sides match. For a Pro 4600, this step will require a minimum of 4 people. The amount of manpower needed is dependent on the printer size. Refer to the printer's instructions for exact information. Before moving the printer, make sure there is a clear and short path from the printer to the stand, and that all 4 wheels on the stand are in the locked position before proceeding to the next step. All 4 people should place their 2 hands under the printer and feel for the handles. Once everyone has their hands in the handles and are ready, as a team they should lift the printer and carry it over to the stand. Once over the stand, carefully lower the printer onto the stand. If done correctly, you will feel the printer fit into place. Now you can remove the pallet and dispose of it properly. There are 6 screw holes, 3 on each side. The screws go through the printer to the printer stand supporting plate. Use the provided M4 hex screws and M4 Allen wrench to secure the printer to the stand. Once the printer is secured to the stand, you can now begin to remove the packaging from the printer. Start by removing all of the orange tape and foam protection from the ink tank covers. Next, remove the orange tape from the printer front cover as well as the front and sides of the machine. You can also remove any protective film as well. Do not remove the red tag and ribbon that is attached to the front of the printer and cables inside. That will come later. Once everything has been removed from the top, front, and sides, lift the front cover and remove the orange tape and protective foam blocks. Now, remove the orange tape and plastic clips from around the printhead carriage. Locate the red tag on the front of the machine. Remove the red tag and follow the ribbon. Pull out this key and store for future use, as this gives you the ability to lock the printhead in place in the event that you ever need to move the printer. Find the power cable and the power port on the back of the machine. Insert the power cable into the machine and the pronged end into a protected outlet. These are your network and USB ports. You can refer to your owner's manual for more information about these ports and how to connect. Confirm that all of the packaging has been removed and close the top cover. Now turn on the imagePROGRAF Pro 4600 and following the prompts on the touchscreen operation panel. Select your language, select your time zone, select Agree or Do Not Agree regarding the usage information question. Once complete, press OK to start the setup. It is now time to install the printhead. Find the printhead and open the packaging and remove the orange tape from across the top of the tray. Lift the printhead by the handle on the top and remove from the tray. Once out of the packaging, remove the 2 orange protective covers. Once the orange protective covers have been removed, be careful not to touch or bang the printhead. Now, lift the top cover, follow the order on the handles to install the printhead, and carefully install the printhead into the carriage. Once inserted, lower the top lever first, followed by the front lever. Once everything is locked, you can now lower the top cover. When prompted by the control panel to install the ink, follow these steps. You can also follow the steps on the screen. Bring over each ink tank and prepare them for install by giving each ink tank a gentle shake as shown. Open the 2 ink tank covers. Pull each ink tank lock lever toward the front of the machine. Insert the ink tank into the corresponding slot. Each ink tank is keyed to prevent the wrong tank from going into the wrong place, and each ink tank must be installed to move forward and complete the installation process. Gently lift up the lever by the handle and lower the ink tank into the housing and push down to lock the ink tank in. The solid red light will indicate that the tank is installed correctly and that each tank contains ink. Once each ink tank is installed and locked into place, close the ink tank covers. Now, the printer will prepare the ink system. During this time, the sub-ink tank system and line tubes will be filled with ink. Once complete, you will be prompted to open the top cover, followed by the output guide. Once open, remove the roll holder. Place the right side, marked with an R, down and place a roll of media onto the spindle. If using a 3-inch core, you will need to install the blue adapters first. The edge of the media should go over the top of the roll. Next, place the left end cap onto the spindle and press down into the media core. Once inserted, lock into place. Now, insert the roll and spindle into the printer. Close the output guide first, followed by the top cover. If the output guide does not easily close, check that the media spindle is fully and correctly inserted into the machine. When prompted, select Start Feeding. Now, select the media that was loaded and allow the printer to feed the paper. At this point, you can select your connection method. Now the ink system and printhead will be automatically calibrated. To install the catch basket, you will need the 2 rod holders, 2 arms, cloth catch basket, basket rod, and mounting hardware. First, attach the rod holders to the back of the base of the stand into the provided pilot holes with the M4 hex screws using the included M4 Allen wrench. Then, attach the arms and their housing into the front base using the provided M4 hex screws with the included M4 Allen wrench. There are a total of 4 screws, 2 for each arm. Now, with the cloth basket spread out, with the side that does not have the tag facing up, feed the basket rod through the cylindrical part of the basket cloth. Next, the end where there was already a rod pre-inserted into the cloth basket, connect that end into the arms that were installed onto the front of the machine. Lastly, attach both ends of the basket rod, the cord side, to the inner side of the rod holders, and connect the black cords on the cloth basket to the hooks on the top of the rod holders. If you purchased an optional multifunction roll unit or a Pro 6600 model, this is how you install the multifunction roll unit. Moving forward, we will refer to this as the MFR. The multifunction roll unit is an optional add-on for the imagePROGRAF Pro 2600 and Pro 4600. The multifunction roll unit comes standard with the imagePROGRAF Pro 6600. Carefully open the box and remove the instructions and mounting hardware. Next, remove the packing from the ends of the roll unit, followed by the mounting brackets, connection cable, and the 3-inch core adapter, and lift the MFR out of the box. Be sure to check for any items such as the spindle end cap. Once the box is free of all items, it can be discarded. To install, remove the orange tape and protective packaging from the MFR. Remove the mounting brackets from their packaging and identify the mounting holes on the printer stand. With the included mounting hardware and wrench, attach the mounting brackets to the printer stand. To install the MFR, open the top cover and media output guide. Using the hand grips, carefully lift the MFR onto the mounting brackets and slide toward the printer. Locate the mounting holes that connect the MFR to the printer, and with the included mounting hardware and wrench, fasten the MFR to the printer. There are 2 screws, 1 for each side. Once secure, you can close the media output guide and top cover. You can also assemble the spindle by placing the left end cap onto the spindle. To finish the install of the MFR, first turn off the printer. Second, connect the data cable to the MFR. Third, connect the cable to the printer. And fourth, turn the printer back on. Now, the multifunction roll unit is connected, and it can be used as a second roll or a take-up unit. For full instructions, setup, and usage, refer to the instructions in box or visit the Canon USA website for each product page.